The Patriots beat the Jets on Sunday 10-3. It was kind of an ugly game, a defensive battle. I thought both defenses played very well. It's kind of an unfortunate game because neither defense really deserved to win, but neither defense deserved to lose, but neither offense deserved to win. The Patriots missed 2 field goals. Neither offense scored a touchdown. Had a crazy ending. I actually watched the very end of this game live. I turned it on. I usually watch games after the fact, but I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen at the end of this game before I rewind and watch the whole thing. And I started in the fourth quarter. It's pretty boring, not a lot going on. And then the Jets were backed up deep in their own territory. It was 4th and 3 with 26 seconds left. They're punting the ball away. And I'm like, okay, sweet. I get to watch overtime. It's going to be awesome. And I want to give a shout out to Patriots rookie punt returner, Marcus Jones. I believe he went to Houston. He was a former Cougar. He returned the punt 84 yards for the game-winning walk-off touchdown. Technically, he returned it with 5 seconds left, and then there was a kickoff that the Jets returned and went nowhere. But it was a crazy ending, like a walk-off punt return for a touchdown. The only touchdown in the game. And I just want to focus. It was a bizarre way to win, a bizarre way for the game to end. I guess a shout out to the Patriots special teams. What a good way for them to win. But my focus I want to do here is I want to focus all my attention on the Jets quarterback, Zach Wilson. A couple weeks ago, they played the Patriots. He had a really bad game, 3 interceptions, and a lot of costly decisions that allowed the Patriots to win. And in this game, Zach Wilson didn't make, well, he actually did, but there weren't any terrible interceptions at minimum, right? But he also didn't play very well. And I got to say, I feel bad for the Jets defense because they held the Patriots to 3 points on offense. They sacked the Patriots quarterback, Mac Jones, 6 times in this football game. The Jets defense did not deserve to lose this football game, but they didn't get any run support. It's like when a pitcher has a great game pitching in baseball and the team gets, you're like, I only gave up 3 hits. And it's like, well, our team got no hit, right? No run support for this pitcher. The defense of the Jets played outstanding, and the bottom line is that the Jets quarterback, Zach Wilson, wasn't good enough. He was 9 for 22 passing against the Patriots for 77 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, although he should have had one. There was a throw before halftime that was a bad decision. Ball went high, went right into Devin McCourty's hands, the Patriots safety. He dropped it. Should have been an interception. That would have been, think about this stat line. If the Jets lose 10-3, and instead of 9 for 22, 77 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, imagine today, if it was 9 for 22, 77 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. Would have been awful. Like, it was awful, and that really should have been a pick. Like, Zach Wilson did not have a good day, and it's disappointing. I want to continue to preach patience. Like I always say, you raise your expectations right around the middle of year 3 for a young quarterback. If by the end of year 3 it's not working, you got to move on. Zach Wilson is halfway through year 2. It's been good sometimes. It's been really bad sometimes. I'm going to wait and be patient for Zach Wilson. But today, it's not easy to be patient for Zach Wilson. It doesn't look good. And I am worried now that a year from today, when I'm like, hey, we're halfway through year 3 for Zach Wilson, now you got to start raising your expectations. I'm afraid he's not going to answer the call. Zach Wilson has tons of talent. He physically has it. And he makes some throws. He had a throw on third down. Didn't go for a first down. It went for like 8 yards on 3rd and 10. But he had a throw over the middle to his tight end where he lowers his shoulder, throws it sidearm, under a defender in a beautiful angle. He makes good throws. He's got a lot of talent. But the decision-making isn't good. The offense doesn't look good at all. And, you have to acknowledge this, I think, in this loss, is that the defense played great. The Jets have a lot of young talent. Right now, the thing holding them back is their young quarterback. I'm not ready to bail on the kid yet. Again, I've said it many times. You got to be patient with young quarterbacks. But I have seen Jets fans now say, maybe we should have just held on to Sam Darnold. And that is a terrifying, concerning thought. That it's so unclear whether Zach Wilson is going to work out or not that people are second-guessing even drafting him. It's not good. And I want to just also back up and look at the AFC East in general, this division, because the Patriots and Jets are both 6-4. Miami and Buffalo are both 7-3. It's a really tough competitive division. And to have all four teams above 500, 2 games or more above 500 even, says a lot. And it's a really competitive division. The Dolphins look like a Super Bowl contender. The Bills are a Super Bowl contender. The Patriots are still the Patriots with Bill Belichick. The Jets could be pretty dang good and still be fourth in their division. You cannot afford to have a quarterback playing badly right now. You got to figure it out. Hopefully Zach Wilson becomes the guy. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. But right now, I'm not feeling real confident in Zach Wilson, and I don't like that fact. By the way, I just feel bad for Jets fans because not only has it been just a tumultuous couple years for Jets fans, Adam Gase, Sam Darnold, that didn't work. Zach Wilson, coaches fired, and bad quarterback played. A lot of ugly stuff has happened in the Jets fan base. It's been that way for a long time, but particularly recently it's been bad. Here's an example of how bad it's been. The Patriots have beat the Jets 14 games in a row. 14 games in a row. The Patriots have beat the Jets. And, oh man, I know there's a different level of hatred out east. I grew up on the West Coast, and the West Coast isn't that competitive about football. The middle of the country, the Midwest, they talk smack, but it's friendly. And on the East Coast is my favorite type of football fan, where there's passion, there's anger and raw emotion. And in the South, in college football, there's intensity. And in the East side of the country, in New York, in Philadelphia, in Washington, I would even throw Dallas in there, even though they're really more South than East, but they're considered East. That part of our country has a deep passion and love for football. I cannot imagine the passionate hatred Jets fans must have for the New England Patriots. Not only are the Patriots a team that I don't think they are cheaters, but if you want to believe that, you could very easily point your finger and just call them cheaters. They won Super Bowls for years, and now they beat the Jets 14 games in a row. Jets fans, I am so sorry. I know it's painful. I can't even imagine because I don't have a favorite team. But I guess I can't imagine. I can imagine you are desperately wanting to beat the Patriots at some point coming soon. And of all the teams, if Miami was beating you, if the Bills were beating you, it would hurt, but it wouldn't hurt as bad. I would imagine the Patriots being who they are hurts even worse. And so Jets fans, I just want to say, I'm so sorry you lost. I'm sorry that your quarterback looked terrible and your defense played a game that was worthy of winning, and they lost. And that's a really weird, awful situation.